What's going on? What's going on? It's Terrell, Hall of Fame, D-Line, TBKC, and all that sweet, beautiful, wonderful shit. Man, nothing's wrong. I've gotten a lot of messages. Where you been? Are you okay? I did have a couple, it seems like always, but I had, a couple loved ones that, left, and it seemed like always right at the end of the year, too. But everything's good, man. Just doing some self-maintenance, getting myself together, working hard on this TBKC thing, getting it together, and this and that and the other. And life is actually good. I've been more motivated. I've been working harder than I ever have. It's good. But, a lot of y'all ask questions, man, and I'm a very transparent person. And some of y'all are young and new to this, and, I just be real. And the questions about how to handle things, right? I'm going to be real with you. You just can't give a fuck, and pardon my language if that word offends you. But you really can't, because, sharing my experiences with y'all, yeah, you have your normal haters. You have your people, like, when you reach a certain status in anywhere in life, and this is just dogs, But, yes, I have weirdos who, make all kind of videos about me and do this and do that, and I've never even met these people, done business with them or nothing like that. Yeah, you have that, and that's sort of easy to ignore, because once you just accept that somebody's a damn weirdo, you just, like everybody operates differently, Like if I don't know you like that, I'm definitely not taking out the time to be just, that's strange shit. But, it happens on the same level with the people that you meet and the people that'll be in your circle. And, some of y'all are going to hit the highs and the lows, and y'all going to find out that just because it's the dog game, it's no different than anywhere else. There are not a ton of loyalties in this shit. I have some friends in this thing that I know I will have for the rest of my life. They cool ass women and dudes, and, and that's cool. And then I've had a lot of them come and go. Trust me. And you have to, like, back in the day, it would bother me more because you sort of expect people to be the same way that you are. But people aren't the same way that you are. That's just a fact. And like I said, this video is not taking shots at anybody. I'm answering y'all questions. But that's just it, man. And I can tell y'all different scenarios, And I don't have to put a name on them, but I'll break all the shit down, and it is what it is. A lot of people, even when I had a group and even when it was a circle and this and that and the other, I dealt with a lot of people that I did great business with them. I looked out for them. I gave them discounts. I'm always that dude, what you need, or whatever the case may be. And a lot of those people, for whatever reason, I would later on hear, I don't mess with him because of what somebody else said. What can you do about that? You know what I mean? If a person treats you good up front, has always been good to you, has always treated you, with respect, gave you deals, showed you love, delivered for you, but all of a sudden now your excuse as to why all of a sudden you don't mess with them is because you heard from somebody else, then what can you do about that? That's just my honest thing, and it's not even a bitter thing, because to shake fake friends it's a blessing, you know what I mean? To shake, I won't even call them fake friends, just people who are in your circle who gravitate for whatever reason, But that's it, I've had situations, and I've documented that to y'all, and I'm being honest with y'all, very transparent. But I've had a situation where I picked up a dog full of worms, very thin, nursed the dog back to health. She never did anything. Same individual, I picked up a dog where the dog had been attacked. He was about to leave the dog in the dog pound or whatever. I told him, nah, I told him how to talk to him, we get the dog back. I drive, 4 or 5 hours to pick the dog up. I nursed the dog back to health. Her fucking ear falls off, but that's how bad she was attacked. Her head was swollen twice the size. And this is an honest, true story. Honest, twice the size. She's beat up very, very badly. And I knew this, so I'm not complaining about that. I took on those responsibilities. But the crazy part is, the one female was never the same. She never really had puppies. I got her weight back up. She had a couple sickly puppies that didn't survive. It was cool. She lived a good long life, and eventually I ended up giving her to the homie, and the homie still has her right now. She's good, but she's fixed. I neutered her, and she's even better in health now that she's neutered. That happens sometimes. The other female, believe it or not, the one that was attacked, bro, you know what I'm saying? That story is crazier because it was supposed to be a breeding done. Come to find out that the bitch is approaching 8 years old instead of approaching 5 years old. She developed tumors, everything, scared, running in the cage for months, didn't want to deal with the other dogs, was of course aggressive from the trauma or whatever. And after me doing all of that, you know what I mean? Oh, the part of the story I forgot about is the part where the individual says that he was coming to pick up the dog when he went to nationals, because the one that had worms, I was just supposed to be holding that. Him and his wife supposedly gets in an argument. He leaves the dog with me for another, she'd end up being there for like a couple months. Then he was like, oh, you can just co-own her and give me pups back. So, and I'm telling y'all this as an example. That's why I'm not even mentioning the person's name. But later on, not much later, I didn't get any of the breedings done. Come to find out, this guy's talking shit to some girl about me. Oh, he got over on me. I don't own the dogs. You know, it's a co-own. He don't got the paperwork, yada, yada. I'm like, bro, what are you talking shit for? You know? I never put on blast. I never put up videos on the condition of the dog. I never put on, you know, the volleyball-sized tumors that the one dog started to develop, and you're still asking me to breed. Never posted your messages where you called me like a crackhead and said, do you have anything for sale? And I think that was a low point, because when you deal with shit as a dog man, you know, the dogs come first. I work with a rescue. Now I deliver dogs. You know, I started this and I'm having fun with this just because I'm running into real dog people. I'm literally on my way back from delivering 2 Rottweiler puppies. You know what I mean? Beautiful Rottweiler puppies, beautiful people. It was a great experience, and it's a different experience than dealing with a lot of these bully breeders because of that. Like, first of all, when I found out that the bitch was pushing 8 years old, I'm not breeding her. Not to mention the volleyball-sized tumor that she has, but this person represents themselves as like this great breeder and all of this shit, and you're up here blasting somebody because you didn't get puppies back, then call like a crackhead in the middle of the night. Well, can you give me anything to sell because my money's sort of short? That's the kind of shit that's a low point, because I've had a great respect for that person. You know what I mean? I could take y'all down the list. I've had so many people that I've given huge discounts on dogs for, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes just giving them dogs, you know? But if I call to ask for the same favor, they literally are going to charge me top dollar. You know what I mean? And it's not that they owe me nothing. It just shows you the way that this thing is and the way that your mindset should be. If you're not sure with the people that you're dealing with, you know, and how they're going to act, treat them like it's straight up business and don't do any favors. Because I'm telling you, this is the dog game. Very few people in this game are going to do favors for you the way that you may be willing to do them for them. I've had people that I've given studs to for free. I've given studs to for a couple $100. You know what I mean? I've given puppies away for $500, $0, $1,000, or whatever. If I turned around and I asked them for a favor, literally they're going to charge me. You know, oh yeah, his fee is $2,500. Oh yeah, those puppies are $5,000. Or this is not a give take. Don't think that you're doing favors to your friends. Keep it business. This is after 20 plus years in this thing. I've learned to understand that part, because you'll suffer on the back end showing love to so many people and not keeping everything else above board, and probably sometimes fucking up on shit that you need to get done. You know, where you could have just kept it a buck, charged full price for everything, and been good. I'm telling you, a lot of people, as you get successful in this thing, you know what I mean, are going to show you true colors. You don't have to do anything to them. And I'm not taking shots at anybody. I'm just letting y'all know. I've had dudes call me every day, you know, family talk, this, that, and the other. Oh, I love y'all. We brothers. We this, we that. We this, we that. We this, that. When they can't get anything else from you, or they feel like that, you know, you're not the hot breeder to talk to or whatever, the next thing you know, you'll see them on a podcast talking shit about you, or you'll just never hear from them again. This is the way this shit goes, bro. And I'm not painting the ugliest picture of y'all, but the shit you see out there where everybody is clawing and you know, for a little bit of popularity and wanting a pat on the back, it's different levels to it. Sometimes it's very small, sometimes it's level of greed, sometimes it's just that thing of I'm never gonna treat you like you treat me. But don't have expectations of people that you're meeting over this internet that they're gonna be great. Some of them are gonna prove that, yo, I'm a cool ass dude, this is what I do. Some of them don't. So don't get in your feelings about it. You know what I mean? And at times I was, you know, I used to shake my head, but I would continue to do business. I'm like, God, that's just the way they are. Now that I'm a little bit older, I know, hey, conduct shit the way that you want to conduct it and have no expectations of these people, because expectations will let you down every time, bro. I've got some great, like I say, the flip side of that coin is, y'all hear me shout out some of these guys, you know, whether it's my brother Mike, Pope, Byron, of course my guy Cuzzo, you know what I mean, Belinda, I can go down the list, you know, you know, it's just always that way, you know what I mean? But you know, the more we go into this, you just feel like, damn, you know, I've got my homie, you know, always on my videos. I'm not even saying people's names. Hook me up with, you know what I'm saying? Hook me up with a damn net tech to get my site on. Everything. Well, fuck it. I'm gonna say his name, Rico. You know what I'm saying? But you got people who gonna follow through and be great, and then you got other people who just very, very fair weather. It ain't nothing about the way you treated them or nothing like that. It's about what, you know, basically what can they get out of you. And it might not be that they just totally say, oh, fuck you, but they'll just back away like, oh, I'm not going to talk to him. And you be like, damn, well, what the fuck? You know, we was good. What happened? You know, and then they'll give you a bullshit reason. And it is what it is, man. I'm telling y'all, and I'm speaking to you, Mike, because honestly, you know, you ask me these questions, and I'm going to give it to you, young fella. This is the way the game is. Don't let anybody take your passion away. Just stop putting your passion with these dogs into these people, because most of these people are not authentic. They're even though everybody wants to be called authentic, everybody wants to be called a good dude and this, that, and the other. Really, they're not authentic, and really, it's a very, very, very cutthroat game, you know. And I'm just telling you from my own experiences. There's people out there that I need to show love to, that I very much so plan to show love to. But the only way I got to that point is by understanding and cutting off a lot of loose, you know, loose leaves, so to speak. You know, because I'm telling you, when people feel like that you don't have anything to offer them anymore, the phone will stop ringing. You have to get used to that, young man. If you're going to be a part of this game, if you're going to be a part of this world, not just dog game, believe me, when people feel like that you don't have anything to offer them, a lot of the times that phone will totally stop ringing. Take care of your business, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and, you know, take care of those that take care of you. That's my New Year's resolution. That's why y'all don't see me beefing with anybody. I never made a New Year's resolution, but I made one this year. I ain't arguing with nobody. It's people that you know, if I owe you a puppy or whatever, I'm gonna make them, especially the guys who waiting on females, we're gonna make that readily available. If you know what I'm saying, if I owe you an appearance on your show, we're gonna make that readily available. I got a few interviews, that's why I'm laughing. But you know, I'm just gonna take care of this TBKC thing and do me, and the energy that I've wasted on others, it's time to go ahead and put forward on this. And now I know, because when this thing blows up and it's TBKC jumping all over the place, and you know, a lot more of my dogs out here, as y'all seen, I've been putting some out here. You know, it's not that I'm different, y'all gonna see me still be cooler than a fan. I love everybody and it's all good. But Mike, I'm telling you, young brother, it's no different from me being a bigger breeder that's invited all over the world, and a lot of people follow me, than it is for a young guy. You got to stay in your circle, and you got to be confident in yourself, and understand that most of these guys are very, very cutthroat, and they're not here for you. They're here for what you can do for them. You know what I mean? And trust me, the same way you put it down, if you expect them to put it back down for you, and that's what our conversation was, it ain't gonna happen 99% of the time. You'll find those very few guys, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna show you love. And I know I missed some of the ones that messed with me when I was talking, but It is what it is. Until next time, y'all, much love. God bless all the real ones. Peace.